Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you. Greetings, Proxy. I knew fate would draw you here. New troubles emerge in these lands. The footprints of the once forgotten prince now free. And where the prince walks, disturbance and disorder follow. But that is how we shall find her. A secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region, and the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest, a sure sign the threads of fate have frayed. The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat, and you will be rewarded. Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to Rustwall, the Ellenglin ruins, and Ostermere. And take this relic, the Econir. You might find it useful. My friend Baragon offered his townhouse in Skingrad. Let us meet there when we are done. Chosen of fate, indeed. I should have known that the ripples of consequence reverberating in this region would draw your attention. Which site did you visit? What did you find? Vargas. I know not that name. Since the memories of Athelia returned, I recognize that her fallen realm is Miramor, and its Dremora belonged to the Shardborn clan, but little else. An invasion from Rustwall would have devastated Skingrad. Well done. It began with Torvasad, a clanless Dremora tormented by a dream he could not remember. He came to suspect that something had been taken from him, and that Hermaeus Mora was responsible. So Torvasad sought allies. The Daedric princes Vermina and Periite. Torvasad convinced them Mora had stolen their memories too. Together they invaded Apocrypha and reached the glyphics in which Mora kept the secret. There was another Daedric prince, Athelia. Hermaeus Mora rallied other princes against her. They defeated Athelia and Mora imprisoned her within the Mythos, the core of Apocrypha. Then he made everyone forget. Torvasad opened the glyphics and set the imprisoned memories free. When we followed Torvasad to Athelia's prison, he was as surprised as we were. She had already escaped. Perhaps the act of restoring her memory to the world was enough for her to set herself free. Now Athelia is loose and somewhere in Westweald.
Rest easy, friend.
You there! Let's help these people!
Didn't get enough of me while fighting the Recollection in Grotwood, hmm? No time to catch up, though, friend. I have injured people here and more still in the village of Ostermere. How about we get them out safely before the ground shakes again? Greenspeaker Sorrelin sent me a letter, asked me to meet her here. After I arrived, the ground rumbled like an angry timber mammoth. Whole buildings collapsed, trapping people. When the new forest appeared, it damaged the village. This may end it. Apparently, a few months back, what was once rolling hills and rich Colovian farmland was suddenly engulfed by this great forest. Look, help me rescue more Ostamir survivors. Then we can find Sorelen. I can toss you some coin for your efforts. Inside the village, listen for any calls for help. People could be buried under rubble or trapped inside collapsed buildings. Just watch out for the strange beasts. They appeared after the ground shook. And keep an eye out for Greenspeaker Sorelen. Keep your ears open. Follow any shouts for help. Clear the rubble!
Thank the Eight. I thought that was my grave.
Useful. Hold on to that.
My sister's trapped. We need help. It hurts so much, sister.
These creatures only exist in the
little
Dawnwood.
bug.
They look
Please
so
help
strange.
me move this. Thank you. I'm never coming back here.
Let's knock some heads.
Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed our way.
Thanks. Even the plants want to kill me.
You're safe now. Go join your family.
What?
Sorelen, you're alive!
Baragon! Oh. Who's your friend? I had no idea the ground would shake so violently when I asked Baragon to meet me here. Nature is nothing if not unpredictable. I also didn't expect him to bring a guest. So, who are you, friend of Baragon? Helping people in dangerous situations sounds just like Baragon. Can't fault him for accepting help. I asked him to join me in Ostamir because I found something amazing, miraculous even. He needs to see it for himself. No. The only way Baragon can understand this discovery is by experiencing it himself. How about we all see it together? It's down in the Ayleid ruins nearby. I'll show you both. It truly is remarkable. Baragon's an old friend. He'll appreciate my discovery. I hope you do as well. The ruins are to the southeast of the village. Meet me outside the entrance when you finish helping survivors. I can't wait.
Sorrelin wants to meet at the ruins east of here. Let's go.
Better overstocked than under.
Wildburn seed? Not sure what that could be, but the handwriting at the bottom, that's Sorrelin's. The handwriting at the bottom of the note is definitely Sorrelin's. Running into ruins alone is just like her. But I didn't expect the recollection to be here. She's heading into more danger than she realizes. I've never heard of a seed, but the Wood Elves of Vashabar use Wildburn to refer to the strange blight along the edge of the New Forest. Worry about that later. Let's focus on finding Greenspeaker Sorrelin before she runs afoul of the recollection. We're off to face the recollection again, my friend. Those fanatics seem to be everywhere these days. We dealt with them once, so this should be easy, right? Let's head into the ruins and find Greenspeaker Sorrelin. Those vines, that's the entrance to the ruin. We're off to face... Rustwall? That's too close to Skingrad for comfort. What were they doing there? And I've heard of Tribune Alea. She commands a Legion cohort and handles special tasks for Count Calantius. If she fought the recollection, I should look her up. Daedra? Oh, that's not good. Now it's even more imperative I figure out exactly who the recollection is and what their goals are. Maybe we can learn something in these ruins. Just that it's what the Wood Elves of Vashabar call the narrow band of devastation that runs along the northern edge of the New Forest. It separates the rest of Westweald from Dawnwood. I'm not sure what a Wildburn seed is, but I plan to find out. Those vines, that's the entrance to the ruins. Let's find Sorrelin first, friend. I knew it. The place is thick with the recollection. Soralin's up ahead. What's she looking at?
Do you feel it, Baragon? The grandeur of our history.
You're right. These ruins are incredible.
Do you feel it? The power of the Ayleids pervades this place. Millennia separate us from the Heartland High Elves, but I can feel their legacy flowing through my blood. It pains me to see their glory buried in these ruins. This was all for Baragon's benefit. You're just an unintended spectator. I brought Baragon here to remind him of his Ayleid heritage. The Recollection remembers their past. This land belonged to the Ayleids, and we Bosmer are their rightful heirs. Not at all, but some of their beliefs match my own. All that aside, I wanted to show Baragon what I found. A new type of seed. It's similar to what we Greenspeakers use to grow and shape tree villages, but different. It thrums with unique potential. Bug shells! Surprise ruined! I wanted to show him the wild burn seed. Talk to him, discuss the recollection, both the good points and the bad. I suppose he'll want to take the seed before the recollection does. I suggest you hurry. They're close. The wild burn seed grows deep in the ruins. I suggest we split up. I'll lead the recollection on a merry chase while you and Baragon find the seed. And don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet up along the way. And Baragon, remember your history. This style of architecture dates back to the late Merethic era. It combines majesty with practicality, so probably a place for Daedra worship and training. These Ayleids seem to have been particularly fond of someone they called the Prince of Paths.
Soralin has a point. These ruins are too wondrous to let sit forgotten. Look, Greenspeaker Soralin, up on the walkway.
See, Baragon? The Colovians built atop our heritage! They buried it all!
That's how it works, Soralin. The new replaces the old.
I thought I could convince you that we'd find the wild burn seed together.
What? Soralin, come back! Now she's up on the ledge.
Join me, Baragon. The Recollection needs wood elves like you. We can finally claim our rightful inheritance.
You're with the Recollection? Cracked acorns, what are you thinking? Follow her! Root rot! How could Soralin join the Recollection? They're murderers!
Give them everything you've got. Who's better than us? Nobody. Never a dull moment.
Those doors. Let's try there. We need to find that seed. Sorrelin, talk to me! I can't let you take that seed!
I won't fight you, Baragon. There are other seeds than these.
I'll go after her. Grab the seed and follow after me!
The Recollection seeks justice, Baragon, for all Bosmer.
Spilled blood and displaced families aren't justice!
We've been friends forever. Why won't you trust me?
The Recollection destroyed this village! Who knows what other harm the rapid growth caused?
I thought you'd understand. I thought you had vision. Goodbye, Baragon.
No, Sorrelin, wait!
Something on your mind?
I couldn't catch her. I've known Sorrelin for almost my whole life. I cared about her, considered her a friend, perhaps more. Why didn't I see that she had been taken in by the Recollection? Maybe I could have done something. Blight, this hurts. She always claimed Ayleid land belonged to the Wood Elves, but that was purely academic before. Sounds like the Recollection promised to make it real. Could be why they wanted the Wildburn seed. Speaking of which, did you get it? I've never seen a seed like this before. It feels wrong. You're working with Leramil, right? She needs to know what we discovered here. Meet us back in Skingrad. I have a townhouse there. Oh, and take this. You more than deserve it for helping me. Sure, my lifelong friend joined a violent cult, but you and I actually did some real good today. We saved people in Ostermere and kept this seed away from the Recollection. When you're ready, meet Leramil and me at my townhouse in Skingrad.
Been on the lookout for that.
Welcome, Proxy. Let us speak before we go inside. This is Ellenglyn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here. Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Econyr, Proxy? I see you remember our adventures in the shrines of the good Daedra. I believe we may find important memories for the Econyr to reveal here as well. Watch for places where it can show us something, Proxy. Between the recollection and the dangers inherent in most ruins, I suggest caution. My research revealed that Ellenglyn contains a maze filled with deadly traps. We must reach the heart of the maze to find a way through. I am ready when you are. From what I have to... Be wary.
Was I muted that whole time?
The recollection likely noticed
Oh.
it as well.
Go, quiet. You're going to regret this.
The recollection made it this far, but they have met some of Ellenglyn's dangers.
That will teach them not to cross us.
I like the tree thingy.
Welkind stones. Ayleids were fascinated with the magic of light, but this is not what we seek. Let us press on.
Almost got my face chopped off.
There, the maze is below. The way to Ellenglyn's shrine lies through the heart of the maze.
Oh boy.
Beast. Big loot.
Yeah, we're just gonna run past everything. This is my Spelunker's armor. You reduce environmental damage by like 40%.
Careful. The aliens were
And I'm also
practitioners of necromancy.
invisible while running.
Easy. Who's next? Should have been more prepared.
Okay, I'm assuming it's follow the purple.
Feel the currents of fate so keenly. Let threads of fate restore your strength.
Their loss, our gain.
The chamber to the north should be the heart of the maze, but it seems we must find another entrance.
Nobody.
The currents of fate shall revive us. The heart of the maze. A locked gate. We must find the key, Roxy. The key must unlock these gates. Let us continue, Proxy. I sense that what we seek lies somewhere to the south.
That's cool. He has a sword and a book. Unlock the gate. So can I unlock this one now? Can I just keep cutting through? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. There's no way to go up from there. Got it. Wait, what? But... Huh. Weird. Alright. Never mind. I guess we glitched out.
We found the shrine. But who is... Oh, that is Athelia. Perhaps you can talk to her, Proxy.
Hello?
I do not recognize you, yet you seem familiar. Almost like this shrine.
Why do you look like
I know
this?
I should remember it, but I do not. Tell me, what is this place? Why am I drawn here?
This is
A
Elendon?
Daedric Prince. Yes, I remember. That was what mortals called me. But Elendlin is a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Its people are wise and beautiful. They worship me. Wait. I sense something. And another memory. Hermaeus Mora. The Echenir. Yes. That is what the Abyssal Sefeliarch called it. A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know.
Huh?
Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
Sure, I guess.
Let us see what Mora took from me.
Everything you must forsake the many paths. Why should she agree to such a to preserve reality? Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora!
Athelia disappeared as soon as the memory ended. Let us speak
Wait, what?
outside.
That's weird.
I did not expect to meet the Prince of Paths this soon, Proxy. Nor did I expect her to look more or less mortal. I do not know what I expected. There is nothing left to learn in Elendlin. Let us speak outside, under the open sky.
I don't know, she looked weird.
Let us review what we saw in the ruins, Proxy.
Oh, hi.
Now it becomes clear. The recollection also seeks Athelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. Yet Athelia seems confused. I do not think she has fully regained her memories or truly understands what happened to her. I believe we witnessed the moment Emmaus Mora first confronted Athelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric prince.
What's the next step?
We examined the locations where the threads of fate were most frayed, and learned more about Athelia and the recollection. Let us next rendezvous at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad. I wish to consult with him about our discoveries.
Okie doke. Oh, no fall damage? Nice. Hello?
Oh! You look like just the sort of heroic warrior I could use. My family's farm is facing some goblin problems right now, and I'm worried my uncle is going to do something terrible. Does that sound like something you could help with?
I could think about it.
My Uncle Octavius is going to hire some hunters to cull the goblins. But the goblins haven't done anything deserving a full cull yet. Pym says there's a reason for the goblins' behavior, and I believe her.
Oh, okay. Who's Pym?
She's a goblin researcher. Pym's taken special interest in the 2 tribes which have camps near our farm. She talks about goblins like they're the best thing in all of Westweald. Go talk to Pym. I'm sure she'd pay you for your help.
Sure.
I think Pym was going to meet with my uncle. So you might be able to find her at the family farm near Gray's Hollow. I really hope you can help this situation before things get too bad.
Why are they all riled up?
I don't have a clue. They've never been this angry before. My uncle and the other farmers can forgive a few sheep here and there, but they'll lose everything if the goblins continue like this.
Okay, why are they angry?
They're not hungry. Anything they kill is left where it is. I'd say the goblins are sending us a message, but no one on the farms has done anything. Pym checked. I can't blame the farmers for being nervous.
Are they not goblins? Like, just slaughter them. What? They're not a particularly intelligent race or anything.
Come, Proxy. Things here are more dire than I suspected.
Hello?
Proxy, your arrival is well timed. A tangle in the threads of fate grows like a knot around the outcast inn. Something frays the bonds of cause and effect here. If they snap, the results would be catastrophic.
What causes these
I
tangles?
cannot discern its origin. Hermaeus Mora gifted me an ability to perceive the threads of fate. This tangle painfully overwhelms that very gift whenever I try to approach the inn. Someone without such sight must act as my agent. Namely you.
Wow. Okay.
Pass through this tangle and enter the inn. Find the source of this disturbance. Stop it however you can. I cannot assist you in this. You shall stand alone against a force that tangles fate and unravels reality. Succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Okay.
If we allow the tangle and fate to persist, our localized reality could collapse. In short, we would all cease to exist. Enter the inn while I research this phenomenon. And hurry, Proxy. Even at this distance, the disturbance causes me great pain.
Okay. Can you tell me about the inn?
As I understand it, the Outcast Inn was an unremarkable establishment prior to this. In Skingrad, I learned that a new owner purchased it recently and had started to make repairs. I know little else. Perhaps anyone you find inside can tell you more.
Okay, what's the threat?
Cause and effect shape our entire reality.
Yes, I'm aware.
Even Magicka has a known source. Mundus exists as a cascading series of actions and outcomes, though sometimes we cannot perceive either. The event within this tangle of fates decouples the two.
So what, it's separating space and time and cause and effect?
Imagine swinging a blade, but it refuses to slice through the air. Or a guar suddenly appearing overhead and falling on a person. Or worse, a town erupting into flames without a single spark being struck. Life would become untenable.
Okay.
As I understand, go where I cannot, Proxy. Untangle this knot of fate.
Like a cracked snow globe.
That jingle of coins, always a comfort.
You know it.
Another apparition? Oh, you're real. Please, come in. What can I get you? Yes, please, come in. Stay for a while. Just pay no mind to the crack in the sky outside or those shadows. Ignore them and have a drink. All right, I can't ignore them either. It all started when the woman at the table by the fire came in.
Who is she?
I don't know her from a skeever's ass, but she's absolutely the cause of my problems. Right after she arrived, the sky changed, and those shadows started roaming my inn. Then she sat by the fire without a word.
So she's just loitering?
Not a one. But a good innkeep can guess what a customer needs. And she needs a drink. Something to wake her up. A Skyrim sunrise. I can't leave my patrons with these shadows, though. Could you go to the well and fetch some water? You'll drink free.
Yeah, sure.
The well's out back in the courtyard. Bring me a bucket of water, and I'll mix up a Skyrim sunrise. That should get her talking. Then I can ask her to move along and take this strangeness with her. She's scaring my customers.
Oh, I have to go through the back door, I guess? Oh.
Keep playing. Just keep playing. They won't hurt you unless you stop the music. I don't know why I believe that, but I haven't
stopped for a moment, and I'm still safe.
What? That doesn't... that doesn't prove anything. A mirror worm. Okay. Just a regular worm. Got it.
Mortal, help me. Please. I don't know if you can understand me. My mind is a storm of images and voices and memories. I can see every reality all at once. The many paths. But my grip on this realm keeps slipping. But you... I see that you are real.
Yeah. Real as ever. What do you want?
My name is Athelia.
Yeah.
I am what mortals call a Daedric prince.
Uh-huh.
I feel myself losing control. These echoes, I summoned them, but I did not mean to. The inn. It drew me here, called to me. I need something it can provide.
What are the many paths?
Possibilities. Probabilities, places where fate takes a different course. Some lead to here, others to there. And a few they lead to... elsewhere. But this place, it has something I need.
Well, telling from the spelling, I'm guessing it means just somewhere else, but like, there's a country called Elsewhere here, so I don't know. What do you need?
A phrase emerges from the storm. Sage's dream. Yes, that's it. A drink, I think. It tastes of belonging. Cohesion. The innkeeper, ask him to make this drink for me. Quickly, before the storm takes me again.
Yeah, okay.
I remember so little about myself. Why is that? Did someone... Yes. Mora, he did this. But Sage's dream. I know it can help me even as the details slip away. Please, ask the innkeeper. I feel certain he knows something.
What do you remember?
I am Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, the mistress of the untraveled road. I am... confused. Sometimes an event surges into memory. Fear, anger, and resignation erupt all at once. And then I lose my grasp and forget again.
And the injury?
Remembering is a struggle. I cannot extract details from the chaos of converging realities. There is darkness. Then I saw a light in the distance. The light became this inn. It summoned me, but the reason was unclear. Until I recalled Sage's dream.
Where are these echoes?
Echoes from other realities.
Hmm.
My power drew them here, trapped them between this path and their own. They are confused, suffering. Until I gain control of myself, I cannot set them free.
Okay. That's weird.
Well, at least she's finally talking. That's better than I ever managed. I hope you told her to get out of here. My remaining customers are starting to talk about settling their bill and finding someplace less strange.
Yeah? She asked for a drink. Sage's dream.
I knew she wanted a drink. But Sage's Dream? Never heard of it. And I've memorized every recipe in every edition of the Innkeeper's Helper. Wait, I just remembered. We might be in luck yet.
What did you remember?
The previous owner left junk all over the courtyard. I've been sorting through it and noticed a book on obscure and ancient drinks. Maybe it contains a recipe for Sage's Dream. Go back there and find that book.
Okie dokie.
Gilredal's Book of Obscure and Ancient Spirits. That's the book's name. Search around the courtyard behind the inn. Also, try the outbuilding in the far back. I found junk in there, too. Bring me the book, and we'll see if it has the recipe we need.
Any idea why the drink's important?
Clue. Innkeepers get plenty of requests they don't understand. Our job isn't to ask questions. We're here to listen and help customers relax and forget their problems. Though, maybe that's different for this patron.
What do you mean?
Strong drink fogs the mind, right? Makes some pains less sharp. But doesn't her mind seem clouded already? Maybe even stormy? I think she wants a drink that will provide her with some clarity.
Weird. Okay. So it's in the courtyard. Just a book of tabs. Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Invisibility, man. Very useful. No glowing gummy worms. Huh. Description only states for our Lord of Fate, though which Aelia King or Queen refers to has been lost to time. Unfortunately, ingredients have long gone extinct. Oh, great! Cool. So, I'm supposed to make a drink that no longer exists. Because all of the ingredients are, like, dead. Great. I hope I get that book as a book for the library.
She hasn't moved once since you left. I tried talking to her, but she only muttered quietly to herself. I'd almost feel bad for her if I wasn't losing sales. Oh, did you find that book on obscure drinks?
Yes, I did. And it has the drink.
An Ayleid drink? Odd. This inn was built on Ayleid ruins. Just a coincidence. Tirum weed, hark fruit juice, loot berries. I've never even heard of these ingredients. I can mimic that flavor profile, though. Just need some substitutions.
You can substitute those ingredients?
To think about it. Maybe some frost millium? Oh, some lotus might work. In the meantime, I need to make some syrup. Go to the cellar and grab some sugar. I'll keep thinking about this until you get back.
Yeah, okay.
Reproducing a sage's dream sounds like a fun challenge. It'll certainly take my mind off of what's happening to my inn. You'll find stairs to the cellar in the room behind you. It opens up into an old ruin, but don't mind that.
Wait, your cellar is connected to an old ruin?
You'll find these old ruins all across Colovia. The first owner built the inn on top of some. Whoever dug out the cellar broke through into ruins and just left it that way. I use it for storage now.
They never thought to explore the ruins and maybe find some... Okay, whatever. Is there a stairwell somewhere? Ah, there we go. Interesting. Oh.
Something hides here. I feel its hatred thick and sour. Perhaps I can call it to us. This horrid relic rose from the ground. I need to talk.
But it's a lamp?
When you left, I was compelled to follow. I saw an image of you entering this chamber, and I knew I had to be here with you. But then this awful lamp appeared, rudely popping out of nowhere. I hate the damned thing!
Why do you hate those lamps?
The storm in my head. Remember? I cannot focus through all the overlapping paths. I think this damned lamp was used against me, but I cannot understand how. Could you pick it up? I wished to examine it, but could not stand holding the horrid thing.
Oh, okay.
Over here. I sense a path that wishes to be explored. Shine the lamp, please.
That's a wall.
I know this.
Oh.
A doorway to the many paths. Step through and I will follow.
Sure I won't die? Oh.
My power abandons me here. I will follow if I can.
Hey, it became a specter thingy. Am I a specter thingy? No, I'm not a specter thingy. Okay.
The enemy approaches. They come to imprison my prince.
No, Torvasard. They are different.
Torvasard, you're ripped, bro.
Approach, Pathwalker, and speak with me.
Hello.
A mortal Pathwalker. Such a creature is quite rare. And I see you are accompanied by one of my reflections. An Athelia from a different path. You carry something else with you. It feels like... hatred. Tell me, why have you come to my reality?
I don't know, man. The lamp just took us here. Oh.
The Lamp of Clarity.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Created to hunt me and my unseen.
That's
It
good to
carries
know.
a spark of its creator Azora within.
Oh.
That gives it a bit of awareness. It must know that your Ethelia poses a threat. But why lead you to me?
She was asking for a drink?
Ah. Sage's dream is the mortal name for our connection to the many paths. It manifests as a drink, but is brewed from ingredients infused with my very own essence.
Oh.
Drinking it will reconnect my reflection to the many paths and stabilize her power.
Yeah, but aren't they extinct?
They bloom in my shadow, or in the shadows of other Athelias. Each path's ingredient is unique. You can find Tiramweed here, but the rest grows in other realities. Take what you need, Pathwalker. Then you must leave before my fellow princes arrive.
What's going on?
This is my end, Pathwalker. Hermaeus Mora has declared me a threat to reality and comes to imprison me. I am tired of fighting. It is the same on every path I have examined. If this is my fate, so be it. Take my Tiramweed and go with my blessing.
Why does he see you as
The
a threat?
Prince of Fate foresees a cataclysm approaching. I used my ability to manipulate the many paths to prevent one disaster. But now Mora sees my efforts as the predecessor to something even more terrible. He feels he must imprison me. And I agree.
Why would you agree to be imprisoned?
Do not fear, mortal. I have a plan.
Hmm.
My scions will one day set me free, after I have had sufficient time to figure out how to avert the disaster Mora predicts.
Oh. Okay.
Another Ethelia. So powerful and proud. Collect the ingredient and let us go back, mortal. Here, I offer you a path home. Take it with my blessing.
Thank you, I guess. It's a weird experience.
A new path appears. Use the lamp, mortal. So much of the path we just walked was familiar to me. The shrine, my scions. I remember it now. When Hermaeus Mora and the others arrived, took my power, locked me away. I had a plan as well, but I do not remember just surrendering like that.
What did you do if you didn't surrender?
I sent Torvasard and the other scions away. They had to remain hidden, free to act when the time was right. The rest is still unclear. We learned much on that path about the Lamp of Clarity and Sage's dream.
Yeah, okay.
Step through. Let us see where this path takes us. Dread fills this path. Find the ingredient, but use caution. We are not welcome here.
Oh. It's okay, I'm invisible. We're just gonna skip all that fighting.
My Shardborn. They always serve me well.
Oh.
These shelves were full in our reality. Not ransacked like this. This shrine appears old, decayed. Have Mora's forces finally come? Then I am finished.
What happened?
No. You do not belong here. But a reflection of the Prince of Paths travels with you. Have you come to revel at my defeat? To watch Hermaeus Mora imprison me? How shameful that I attract a mocking audience. Get on with your gloating then.
What gloat?
Of course she lost control of her powers. All Aethelias are fragile creatures. They break under the slightest pressure. Just like glass. How did you get here if my reflection cannot control her power? How did
the lamp of clarity?
My Shardborn should gut you.
Hey,
Whether
man.
you intend it or not, this humiliates me even more. An item of my ruin born by a reflection who walks free. If it will get you to leave, I have Hark Fruit, one of the ingredients for Sage's Dream. Take it and go. Azora's lamp is not a friend to Athelia, Pathwalker.
Oh.
All the relics work to subdue us. If it helps make a Sage's Dream, it is not to empower my reflection. No matter. My fate here is sealed, so what do I care? Take your Hark Fruit and leave me.
Okay.
Accepted. All that I am will soon vanish from reality. How could I possibly be comfortable with annihilation? No. I feel dread. Resentment. Anger. And totally ashamed by my obvious weakness.
What brought you to this
When
point?
word arrived of Hermaeus Mora's plan for me, I crumbled. My followers are loyal, but they couldn't face down the combined might of the other princes. What resistance we presented was quickly crushed. Another testament to my weakness.
What happens now for you and your followers?
Mora's army has surrounded the shrine and will soon pour in. I will have no choice but to let them imprison me. My followers may be locked away as well. Or scattered across oblivion.
Wow.
It does not matter anymore. Let them come.
Wow, that's sad.
This reflection seems resigned to her fate. Quite different from the other. Let us
I agree.
go. I saw how to open a doorway. Let us return to the inn's cellar.
Oh. She's learning powers.
I sense this is the last path calling to me. Use the lamp here, mortal. Like before, this path stirred up memories. I experienced the same dread before Hermaeus Mora's forces arrived. But I did not collapse like a coward. I commanded my Shardborn to resist, and they obeyed. The struggle, I recall, was epic.
Okay.
I remember the armies of the other princes pounding on the doors to my shrine. My loyal Shardborn readying their weapons. The sounds of unrelenting battle. I recall the princes standing in judgment over me. Then, blackness. She is correct. I should not trust Azora's lamp. But it led us to 2 ingredients needed for a sage's dream. And now we have Tiramweed and Hark Fruit. 1 more and we can make the drink. And then I can regain control of my powers.
Alright, let's go then.
Step into the many paths once again, mortal. Unbridled anger fills these halls. We have entered a war zone. Find the last ingredient, but be careful.
Oh.
Reality in this path is extremely fragile. It might shatter. Hurry. I remember this as a place filled with light and joy. This is not that place. Hermaeus Mora consumes this shrine. His response to the savagery of Athelia's defense.
No, you must not bring that reflection any closer. Speak with me, and I shall explain.
Wait, what?
Your Athelia, does she not sense it? The Athelia of...
Hello?
Give them everything you got.
Annoying. Alright. What's up?
Your Athelia, does she not sense it? The Athelia of this path, my prince, has lost herself. She has become the monster that Hermaeus Mora foresaw. If she cannot regain control, this reality is finished. Why does a mortal walk beside an Athelia?
I'm just trying to make a drink, bro.
Then I hope you succeed where I have failed. I tried to get my prince to calm down, but she lashed out at Mora's forces with her full fury. The more she fought, the more lost she became. Perhaps there is still a chance for you. How can I help?
Firstly, my man, never tell a woman to calm down. Bad idea.
Why would...
God.
Oh, I understand. Azura's lamp wants to preserve your reality. By helping your Athelia regain control, she can be safely imprisoned again.
Oh.
The ingredient you need is close by. Loot berries. Hurry and take them before it is too late.
Thank you.
Flee while you can, mortal. Save your own life. Just spare a thought for this doomed path if you survive. I suspect we will not last much longer. I suggest you take the loot berries and run. Good luck.
What's going on behind you, bro?
Athelia is the fate changer, the Unweaver. She has power unlike any other Daedric prince. The power to shift existence itself. Mora long suspected that Athelia was dangerous, but full of uncontrollable rage. Reality itself unravels around her.
What happened then?
The unimaginable. Can you contemplate what happens when reality shreds like parchment beneath a saber cat's claws? Nothing remains when existence ceases to be.
Oh. Okay.
Mora dares! Damn his eyes! Every one of them!
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead.
Wanted a monster! Behold the last tomorrow!
My reflection destroys it. This Athelia shows uncontrolled rage. It will consume every piece of this reality.
Yep, we out. Cool.
There you are. Come here. I have an idea about the sage's dream.
Do you now? What's your idea, bro?
Did you get lost down here? Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. That woman is back upstairs, sitting by the fire. So I came looking for you. I think I figured out how to make a sage's dream, even if we don't have the proper ingredients.
Yeah, no need to improvise. I got the ingredients.
You do? Well, that makes things easier. I'm not sure where you got ingredients that no longer exist, but the good innkeeper knows when not to ask questions. Can you help me make the drink? I'll read from the recipe book while you do the rest.
What should I do?
I turned my alchemy stove into the finest experimental drink maker in Tamriel. You can be the first to try it. For each ingredient, we'll need to get the temperature just right. I'll call out for more or less heat. You turn the appropriate valve.
All right.
First, place the Tyrum weed in the apparatus. Slowly apply heat to steep the Tyrum weed. Needs more heat.
More?
Too hot. Reduce the heat. That looks nicely steeped. Next, place the hawk fruit in the apparatus. Apply heat to liquefy the hawk fruit. Again, not too hot. Hawk fruit looks properly reduced. Now add loot berries to the apparatus. You should chill the loot berries without freezing them. It needs to be cooler. It's getting too cold. Don't freeze them. Perfectly chilled. Now to blend the drink. 2 parts steeped Tyrum weed and hawk fruit juice for every 1 part of chilled loot berries. That's the perfect amount of Tyrum weed. Don't add any more. That's just the right amount of hawk fruit juice. No need for more. Looks like a perfectly blended sage's dream. Pour the finished drink into that carafe. Now, grab the drink and take it to that strange woman. I'll meet you upstairs.
Okay. Whatever.
Sage's dream. Do you have it? We walked the many paths together and learned much, mortal. Yet I still cannot control my power or clear the storm from my mind. Every path collides in this place. If you have a sage's dream, please, place it on the table. I wish to calm the chaos.
Oh. You're gonna waste a drink like that. I just worked hard for that.
Finally. The storm abates and I can clearly see the many paths. I can discern one reality from the next, and my mind is clear. I am myself again. I am Athelia, Prince of Paths and Mistress of the Untraveled Road.
Okay, what about all the strange
I
stuff?
shall set things right.
Cool.
The echoes I dragged from disparate paths are free to return to their own realms, and allow me to untangle the threads of fate and restore balance to this reality. I thank you, Pathwalker. And I am jealous of you.
Why?
We learned that every Athelia is dangerous. A broken creature that ends up hunted. We cannot change who we are. But mortals, you choose your paths. You don't need the powers of a Daedric prince to alter your fate. I envy this. Goodbye.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
You did it! Oh, that strange woman has left and taken the shadows with her. Time to start running a regular inn again. Maybe I'll add this sage's dream to the menu. Provided I can get some more of those ingredients.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The pain is gone and the threads of fate have untangled. What happened in there, Proxy? I sense the knot in the threads of fate has untangled, Proxy. This threat to our reality has passed. Should I assume you are responsible? Tell me what occurred within the Outcast Inn.
Daedric Prince Athelia lost control of her powers?
Proxy, you saved reality and discovered a critical relic at the same time. Hermaeus Mora was right to put faith in you. If Athelia has regained her power, we will need that lamp to find her. Would you mind if I take it to study?
Preferably no, but here.
With Athelia free and more in control of her power, she still poses a threat. If you have an interest, come to Skingrad and meet with me again. We have more work ahead of us. In the meantime, here is the promised reward, with my thanks. I must contact Hermaeus Mora and inform him that Athelia has regained at least some of her power. Do not take this as a slight against you. Helping her saved many lives. It was the correct thing to do.
Okay, what will you do with the lamp?
Take it to Skingrad for study. Azura's lamp was designed to hunt down Athelia and her minions. Knowing how best to utilize it must be my next priority. Please find me there when you are able. The Chosen of Fate still has much to do.
Of course I do. Alright, so I think I'll cut it here, and we'll be back.